Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for this mid-month of July, mid-month psychic tarot update. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more complete and clear picture in these general readings for this mid-month of July. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. So all that being said, now on to your mid-month psychic tarot update, and I'm starting with the sign of Aries. And please remember, timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. So Aries, the first card you have is Four of Swords. Sorry, Max is snoring throughout these readings, so be prepared. So Four of Swords is a pause, a resting phase, a meditative state, a recuperation from an illness. It could also indicate prayer. The other signs that got Four of Swords was Aquarius. I feel that Aries are going through a period of time where they're trying very hard to reconcile things in their mind or in their life. You may feel like there were things that were that became undone that need to be redone. And I feel that there's been some kind of worries that have kind of plagued you. And what have these worries been about, Aries? I don't know. It could have been about things in your home. It could have been about your health. It could have been about family members. It could be about your job. Where these worries are will be different for all of you. And any of you Aries that have really been trying to stop any activities or stop things from happening has exhausted you. You have to think about that. What have you been trying to stop from happening? Was it something going down with your job, family life, friendships and relationships, significant others? I don't know, but some of you have been trying to stop something or block something from happening, and it has exhausted you. It's tired you out. Maybe even trying to prevent some kind of problem to do with your home, property, your health. I do feel that you, Aries, really do need to stop and take a rest right now, mid-July and going into August. You need to really do some kind of sorting out what you can do, what you can't do, what you can handle, what you can't handle. Some of you may have experienced problems with indigestion or your stomach, or some kind of digestive issues could have come up for some of you. This could have already happened. It could be happening right now, because it could have happened and now you're like over it, like, whew, I got past it. Or you're going to go through it and you're going to need rest. And Aries, I honestly feel in some ways you're trying to juggle too many different things and possibly trying to accomplish too many different things. So the card you have with it is Four of Pentacles. So look, you had two fours, Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. And Four of Pentacles is the Miser card. It's a card that means holding on protectively to things of value. Could be money, could be other things, even emotions. Sometimes Four of Pentacles can also mean success, financial success in the future. I feel that some of you Aries are really ready to get back down to basics and focus on rebuilding finances, strengthening your finances, making more money because you have more bills or more expenses or more things to handle. But getting down to basics and the brass tacks of what's going on with your finances. Some of you are putting money aside for something big that you need to do. Could be a home you need to purchase or some other big purchase. Could even be for some big repairs, or could be buying a home, buying a car, big repairs, or something else that's big and it would be considered a big purchase. You may have even felt some taxing energy about supply and demand. My guides are bringing that up. So if there were things that you needed, building supplies or food or other things that maybe there's been a squeeze on supply and demand and you've needed it for your work or for some project that you wanted to have done or for something else, and this could be why you may feel the way you do in the Four of Swords card. You may even be soon talking to, or maybe you already have done it recently, talking to people that could give you some vital information or a leg up or a boost up in your financial standing. So you could be talking to financial advisors, you could be talking to bosses about needing a raise or working more hours to get more money, or talking to people that would hire you for a new job or for some new opportunity, that whatever you could get a boost up in your financial standing. If you already have investments, like I said, that would be talking to financial advisors, or if you want to invest and you haven't done so yet. This could also be talking to realtors, people that like in it, or anybody that could help you if you want to buy a home, sell a home, buy a property to lease, buy a property to flip, getting estimates and I can't think of the name of what that's called. Besides estimates, when they come out and evaluate your home, assess, get your properties assessed for what their value is. So these are the things that are coming up for Aries that I see for this mid-month of July 2021. So I hope those, and it could go even further into August as well. So I hope these messages were of help to you. Now on to the sign of Taurus. Hi, Taurus. The first of your two cards is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is the karmic wheels of fate turning in your favor. The planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you conspiring to bring you karmic good fortune. It could be a karmic cycle ending. This could also be the ups and downs of karma. I don't let the cards flip upside down, as you know, so it could be the reverse of that. Your world is really turning, and a lot of, you're going to start getting more involved with other people or situations, because I'm hearing getting more involved comes up here. You may start putting yourself out there in a pragmatic approach, and for some of you, this could be to get new employment. Or it could be maybe you want to meet somebody, so you could be putting yourself out there on social media or a dating site. You may feel like, I got to get my act together. I got to pull in all these loose ends, all these pieces that are, dangling out there, like pulling it all together, getting it together. You may feel like that in July. Like you may have let some things slip and slide, like maybe you're not caught up on your bills, or maybe your health is not as good as it was in the past, or you haven't been eating that great and you feel like you've gained weight and you want to get back on track with your weight or your health or your bill paying. Some of you are coming about to changing your mind on the direction you want to go in. My guides are talking about some of you maybe thought, I'm going down this road. I'm going to be this. I'm going to go pursue this job, this career. And it's like, okay, brakes, putting on the brakes and backpedaling and making a choice to go down a different road comes up here for some of you Tauruses. I feel that you've got a lot of skepticism about how are things going to play out, because I feel you're very conscious of time. You may feel like this is taking too long, or if I do that, it will take too long. So, you know, skeptical, maybe like, maybe I shouldn't get off the path I'm on. It's going to take too long to get on the other path, or everything I'm doing is taking too long. Being very conscious and maybe even fretting or anxiety ridden about time does come up here for you, Tauruses. You may have a lucrative deal that gets cast your way by somebody unexpected. And I'm seeing a fishing pole. Whew, somebody's casting a line out your way. And it could have some, could be a job opportunity or a short-term gig or something that would bring in some money for you. But I feel like it's coming from an unexpected source, like maybe a friend you didn't think would ever be able to offer that to you, or a relative, or somebody you didn't like. I mean, it's going to be unexpected. So you have the 10 of Pentacles next, and the 10 of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes working with a partner together in your family, like a spouse or you know, whatever, whomever, to bring in more money to upgrade your family standing. It could also be receiving an inheritance. It could be money coming to you through family channels. It could be a gift of cash. This could also be winning money or getting a raise or some kind of boost to your finances. So you have them together. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles. This is for Tauruses for mid-July. Some of you Tauruses are going to really start reaping the rewards and benefits of something you've already worked on or put out there into the world. And it could be from some creative project or endeavor that you've done, a job. It could be from some videos you put on and now they're being monetized and you're gaining money from that. I don't know what it is exactly, but gaining something, some money coming to you from something you've already created and already put out there into the world. And maybe you weren't seeing it like happen. You're like, is anything ever going to come of this? And lo and behold, here it comes in July or August. The value of everything is going to go up. The value of your property is going to go up. Your value of your personal property is going to go up, like items you own. Everything in your life, and maybe other people's lives as well, everything's going to be increasing in value. Some of you are going to exercise control and you're going to limit purchases to like 1 or 2 a month. Maybe you were somebody that always went shopping, or you liked, you know, I don't know, but I feel like this 1 or 2 purchases a month, maybe for some of you, it might not even be that frequently. But if you were somebody that liked to let the good times roll and spend money, maybe it's even going out and spending money at, you know, having drinks or going out to a restaurant. Maybe you were doing that on a regular basis in the past, and now you're going to limit it to 2 times a month. Some of you are actually going to start to learn more about money, finances, income. Like, I get you learning more in some ways. And also, there's going to be some adjustments, I feel, for Tauruses where their bank accounts or some kind of money account gets adjusted because either like a union's putting money into it, a credit union, a pension fund, or the bank made a mistake, or there's something like some kind of fund. It's getting added, like money's getting added. So you need to watch your accounts. And I feel if money's added from a bank, it's because they made an error. So I hope those messages were of help to you, Tauruses, and I hope they made sense. Now on to the sign of Gemini. Hey Gemini, the first card you have is 9 of Swords. So 9 of Swords can mean sleepless nights, migraine headaches, not feeling well, worried about somebody else that's not feeling well. It could be grieving the loss of a love relationship, like a breakup. 9 of Swords can be many, many things. So let's see why it's here. I feel that there's a lot of angst going on in you. And honestly, I feel for some of you, this is family members pushing your buttons. I feel for some of you, it's coming from family. And I feel that there's something going on here where you feel like you're tired. You're tired of having to be the one that always has to be the voice of reason, or has to stand up for yourself, or has to, be the leader, or, take on extra responsibilities. I feel like you're tired of this. Some of you, seriously, you Geminis, have just worked too hard and you're experiencing burnout in July and maybe even into August. I also feel that some of you Geminis are going to be uncovering and finding out that some things were not handled properly. So this could be in a business or a job situation. It could also be in a family situation. Maybe somebody passed away and the funeral arrangements were a mess. Like maybe they didn't handle it properly. Or there were things at your job where you tried to delegate, or in a business you own, even business you own, job you work at, where you tried to delegate, or you went on vacation and you had to go away for some other reason, and you handed situations over to other people and they messed it up, that things were not handled properly. This could even be medically. If you had some kind of surgery or medical procedures done, they may not have been handled properly, or even construction at your home or repairs that you thought it was all well and good, and then you find out, oh crap, it wasn't done properly. That's the energy here for many of you Geminis. And I feel like you're being too hard on yourself. I feel that you're berating yourself, and that you feel this extra pressure that you need to handle something or you need to fix it. Whatever you're seeing look amiss and not going right, you feel this pressure like you need to handle it or you need to fix it. The card you have that came up with the Nine of Swords is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is an earth sign person. This is a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you, Gemini, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an earth sign, but it can be somebody else. And sometimes the people cards, the court cards, aren't always a person, but usually for me they are. I feel that this is, for some of you, this is somebody you're dealing with that is catty behavior, has catty behavior, and may be quite irresponsible. And they may be irresponsible about money. This to me feels like an earth sign person, sun, moon, or rising sign person that wants to jangle your nerves. They want to get under your skin. They want to rattle your cage. That's the feeling here. I feel that some of you Geminis are looking at this Knight of Pentacles person like that you can't believe how dim-witted they're behaving. Like, really? I hear you going, really? I don't know. So you'll have to try to think about that. You may know somebody and go, well, wait a minute, but they're not an earth sign. Well, do you know their rising sign or moon sign? Because they may have strong earth placements. This could also be somebody for you Geminis that you are quite tired of them running the show. So this could be a boss to you. It could be a significant other to you. It could be a coworker that's trying to run the show. It could be a family member, that like an older sibling or a younger sibling that's trying to run the show. And I feel like you're pretty much fed up with it. I feel that there's arrogance here. In your view, you view them as having arrogant behavior, even though they may be dim-witted. That's a funny combination. I feel like you're also confused and you're not really sure how to handle them. They may ask you to do one thing and then turn around and tell you to do another. And I get that you're not happy with how they're handling stuff. So this is somebody you're dealing with very closely on a regular basis. I don't feel like this is a new person coming in for you. You know this person already. You've been dealing with them. They're like an itch, like, they're an annoyance. like a rash. So I hope you can get past this energy because it does look annoying. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they make sense. Now on to the sign of Cancer. And the first card for you, Cancer, is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is an air sign person. This would be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you are born on the Gemini Cancer cusp, but it could be somebody else. Or it could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's an air sign. There could be something going on underneath the surface. This could be somebody you're connected to, and you may feel like something is drifting away between you and them. Or you may feel like they're drifting away. Like something could be going on mentally with them. This could be somebody that's going through dementia or Alzheimer's, or they're just greatly, greatly distracted, or it's about your relationship or connection to do with them, and there could be drifting away here. Maybe they're a friend to you or a sibling, and there's drifting away. This Page of Swords person may have gotten locked out of something, cut off from something, or shut down from something. This could be a job, a living situation, a love relationship, bank accounts, some kind of access to money of some sort. But whatever it is, they've gotten like locked down, shut out. They could be doing that to you. You could be doing that to them, but it really feels like it's happening to them. So it could be happening to you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign, or you're on the cusp of Gemini. So it could be you, but this could be somebody you're connected to. Remember, pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. Pages can also be bringing in messages. And this page would be bringing in a message of truth or wisdom, or lack of truth and lack of wisdom. They're doing a lot of soul searching. I don't feel like this Page of Swords feels like they're up to snuff. They're not up to their usual self. I feel like you're worried about them. This is somebody that, you know, I had one time somebody write, I don't care about this person. Why aren't you talking about me? Well, this could be you. This could be somebody strongly connected to you. That's why they're showing up here. You may, if this is somebody you're connected to or you know, you may want to leave them to their own devices, or like let them be right now. I wouldn't try to be probing or prying into like what's going on with them, or exerting any will or pressure on them right now. I feel like they have to collect their mind about what's going on with them. You've got the Page of Pentacles next, and the Page of Pentacles is an earth sign person. This is a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. So you have Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles. Now these two people could even be the same person, but they could be two different people. So if you have a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo as your sun, as your rising sign or moon sign, this could be you. I feel like you're delving deep into financial matters. There may be some things that you're trying to set and get right. Either this is happening to you, or this is happening to somebody you care about and you're involved in that process. Some of you are going to embark on some course of study or classes or training or education of some sort, and this is, you're going to have to pay for it unless you're lucky and you can get it for free. So for some of you, this is about you furthering some kind of study or education and you having to pay for it. This could be somebody that you care about, that you want to give money to or help with their studies or education, or help them financially, but you may feel a little tentative and concerned. You may feel like you wonder if this is like, if you're stepping out of your bounds by doing it. If you've had some lost items recently in the past year, I was going to say 6 months, but I'll say 6 months to a year, they may turn up at this time. I also feel this Page of Pentacles is showing up here today to tell Cancers that they need to readjust their thinking about money, either how they make money or their relationship to money or their own money that they already possess. I feel that many Cancers will see a big boost to their finances by next spring, summer, or fall. Spring, summer, or fall. You could see it this fall, but if you don't see it this fall, I feel really by next spring or summer, you're going to see a bigger boost to your finances than maybe what you're witnessing right now. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the sign of Leo. Hi Leo, you have Ace of Rods as your first card for this mid-month update for July. And this is new beginnings. It could be a new job, a new love relationship, a new beginning in your life. It could be buying a home. I feel like there's some new things coming in for you, Leos, that it's kind of like things you have to tackle. And they could be new clients, new customers, new jobs. That's mainly what I feel like. It feels to me like a lot of this is circling around your career, your work, your job, your business. If you own your own business, I feel Leos will be employing new people in July or very soon. Some of you are going to start projecting yourself in a new and different manner. So that doesn't mean you're dismantling your personality completely, but if you have to project yourself towards new clients, new customers, new employees, new employers, or if you have a video platform, you may be kind of like having a rebirth, a new beginning, a reinvention of how you're going to present yourself, how you're going to communicate. There's a new beginning of how you are asserting yourself and putting yourself out there into the world in all manners. That may even be if you want to date new people or get into a new relationship or new friendships. You may be like, my old ways of behaving and doing things, sometimes it worked great and other times it was rocky. So you may be rethinking about how you communicate and present yourself to others in all those areas that I mentioned. You're guaranteed success in some new venture you start now. Whether it's a new aspect of your business or a new business venture or a new job or it could even be relationship. It's like you've got guaranteed success here. And I feel like if there's any documentation that needs to be signed, my guides are talking about you finalizing it in the month of August. So even if the opportunity or whatever pops up and shows up to you in July, I don't really feel like you're finalizing it or putting the stamp of completion on it until August. You've got the Four of Rods with it. So this is a marriage. It's like getting married, attending a wedding, throwing a wedding. It could be a celebration of some sort. It could be success in springtime. So your two cards here. This is awesome. So you could be on the brink of having a new love relationship here for some of you. If you attend any kind of gathering or throw any gathering, it's going to be above and beyond your expectations. It's going to go better than you had hoped. And if you speak or do any kind of presentations or sing or dance or make a speech or make a toast or give a eulogy, which I don't feel like this is a funeral, but give any kind of speaking presentations or anything like that, it's going to go well, and you're going to find you're extremely popular. I feel that your talents and how you express yourself are really going to shine, especially if you are at a gathering or at some kind of celebration, party, gathering, event. I feel that you're going to be talking to new people, and I get communications, talking, new friendships are going to get developed here. You may even start a new group, team, assembly, foundation, sports team. It could be a team of anything. A new group of some sort. Like, I feel that you're going to start something. Maybe you're going to start a new network. Maybe you're going to have your own network or your own, or some kind of business. But I feel like but they're referring to it as a team or a group. So there may not be like hierarchy. It may be a group where everybody's on the level playing field and you all have a stake in it. So this could be something that maybe you want to start that's like a co-opted kind of network or business where everybody puts in the same amount of money. You all have the equal slice of the pie. You all have the equal say in what goes on. There is not a leader per se. So that could be something coming up here for you. And if that doesn't make sense to you, you have to wait and see. Somebody else could come up to you with that idea. You could cook it up yourself. This could be your own idea, but somebody else could propose that to you and you may jump on board with it. So you just have to see how it plays out. And remember, the timing is different for all of you. I said that at the beginning of the reading in case you missed it. So just know, like, sometimes people write me and say, you know, what you said a year ago is happening to me now. So what I'm saying to you now, that may apply a year from now. But for some of you, it could come up right now in July or August. So I hope those messages were of help to you, Leos. Now on to the sign of Virgo. Hey Virgo, the first card you have is Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is standing your ground, drawing a line in the sand, standing up against any gossipers, naysayers, or detractors. It's like standing up for yourself. If there's any battles or fights, you're likely to win. You may have the feeling like you're tired of being kicked around and pushed around by somebody. This could be a boss, it could be a spouse, it could be your kids, it could be a friend, or other like coworkers. I get tired of feeling like you're being kicked around. I also feel that some of you Virgos don't trust how some situations are being handled. Like you're looking at something, I see Virgos looking at something and you're going, that's slipshod. That was half-assed. That wasn't done totally right. Like, why did they do it that way? This wasn't done properly. Could have been work at your home. Could have been, if you had any surgeries done to your body. Could be at work, projects and plans and things at work. You may feel like you don't have faith or confidence in the team you're working with at work, the group of coworkers, or maybe a group of people you hired, or a group of doctors that are working with you, or contractors that are working with you, or coworkers you're working with at work. Like, you may not have faith in them. You may feel like, why'd they do this way? I don't have faith in what they're doing now or how they're handling things. Could even be bosses and superiors and higher ups and management in the, upper management in a company you work for. You may feel like, man, they're making really stupid decisions. Some of you are going to be inspired or driven to seek employment elsewhere, or new doctors to work with, or new contractors to deal with, or new staff and employees to hire. Like seeking these things elsewhere comes up. You're going to feel like you want to do that. And if you've resisted a long time about speaking your mind or standing up for yourself, I feel that that's coming to an end. You will be speaking your mind. You will be standing up for yourself and stating your position. I feel that could happen anytime between now, the mid-month of July, and the very beginning of September. So you've got like a good almost month and a half to 2 months. Probably up to 2 months for you to do that. The card that came up with it is the Four of Pentacles. And the other cards, the other signs that got Four of Pentacles is Aries and Aquarius. They also got it as well. So this is the Miser card. This is holding on protectively to things of value. It can be holding on to your finances. It could be holding on to other things of value, even your emotions. It can also indicate financial success in the future sometimes. You're going to feel like you want to stop spending money frivolously, and you are going to feel like you want to ground yourself. I also hear you're feeling like, you may feel like it's time to get the lead out, like you're tired of spinning your wheels and wasting your time. And I also pick up that you want to feel like you have a stronger, more grounded foundation with your money, because I do feel that some of you are dissatisfied with your job or your, business or whatever, and you want to seek something elsewhere. And I feel that there's been some people that you've been talking to that have been advising you what to do. And for some of you, this could be like friends advising you, and friends and family advising you. But for some of you, it could even be astrologers and psychics advising you, or a multitude of all of that, friends, family, psychics, astrologers advising you. You may be working on a resume or updating a resume you already have. I feel that some of you want to put yourself out there. This is kind of reminding me of another sign. I don't know which one, but another sign got something similar, like maybe it was Taurus. Some other sign was getting that they wanted to maybe change career paths. I'm kind of getting a similar vibe for you, but I don't know if you're going to change your career path, but I definitely get like resumes going out and like updating your resume and wanting to put it out, and like job seeking, or especially if you never felt like you fully pursued what you always wanted to pursue. Maybe you went to school or had specialized training or hopes or dreams about a specific career that you were sort of headed in that direction, but then you got some great opportunity years ago that just took you off in this other path, and now you may be like, maybe it's time to get back to what I originally had started, and like it worked for a long time for you, but now it's like feeling like old news and you don't want to do it anymore. So you might want to get back to something you would originally was your hopes, dreams, wishes, or goals that you kind of got misdirected from. So I hope those messages would have helped you, Virgos. Now on to the sign of Libra. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.untitled theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. And the first card you have, Libra, is the 10 of Rods. And the 10 of Rods is moving on to new and better horizons with 10 rods of burden on your shoulder. But these burdens are actually knowledge and experience you've gained that are going to help you as you move on to the new and better horizons. I feel that you are gaining more responsibility in July and maybe even moving forward into August. And you have a lot to do. You have a lot on your plate. You have a lot of things keeping you busy. And it's like you really want to stop and smell the roses and enjoy your life a little more, but it's only like right now you can only glance at it, Libra. You can't, it's like, oh, I am glancing at it over there, but I can't fully get into, you know, maybe not enjoying yourself as much as you would like. But I feel like you're building something here. You're building something, you're creating, you're like building for your future is what I feel like is what's happening here. I feel next month, between next month and at some point in 2022, some doorway or avenue is opening for you. And it's going to be quite interesting for you. And it could be like some kind of work or business advancement. It's like you're getting some kind of push. I feel like the universe is giving you some kind of push, and it's like to help you communicate with new and different people. It's to help expand your horizons. It's to help build up your finances. It's to help open more possibilities up for you for advancement in your future. But you're going to be very protective about who you let into your inner circle and who you let know your business. If you're normally very outgoing and gregarious and you tell people a lot of things that are going on with you, personally, if you're a Libra like that, I feel that you are going to be less inclined to do that over the next 6 months to a year. And this could be maybe you got burned in the past by doing that, or I feel more it's like there's a lot of new and different people you're going to be dealing with and associating with, and until you get your finger on the pulse of what these people are like and how they're going to interact and react to you, you are going to be more guarded about the personal information that you share. The next card you have that came up with it is the Ace of Cups, and that is a new love relationship. It could also indicate a rebirth in an existing love relationship. It could also indicate universal love, but it's usually something to do with a new beginning in love in some way, very often. I feel like you're going to be telling people soon that you're in love if you aren't already, and you may embark on a new love relationship in spring of 2022, or you will be making a stronger commitment in love of 2022 in the spring. It's like I see you opening up a whole new world, and even though I pick up you closing off and not telling people stuff as much as you normally would, I feel that doesn't apply to someone that you are in love with or someone that you have a love relationship with. That applies to other people, new people that you don't know yet or are just starting to meet, like that you haven't known them for a long time, new coworkers, new people you're interacting with, new clients, new customers, new coworkers. That all applies to that. But in love, you are not going to be doing that. You're going to be more open, more expressive, more sharing. Some of you that are single may begin to see someone new in the month of August. And if you're already in a love relationship and it's kind of like shaky, shifting ground, you may meet somebody that catches your eye, that steers you away from somebody that you're in a relationship with now. I feel that Libras will be going the distance and the extra mile in regard to love, and that can apply to new love you're going to meet or a love you're already connected to, either way. And if you have a love relationship now, I do feel that some of you will be building a stronger foundation in that love relationship also. So I'm not picking up anything negative with love unless you're a Libra that's dissatisfied with your current partner and you meet somebody new in August, because some of you will be meeting somebody new. And if you're single, that'll be great. If you're coupled, that'll be trickier. So I hope these messages were of help to you. Now on to the sign of Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. The first card you have is Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is being tired and exhausted from your hard work and effort, but gaining financial gain and rewards from your hard work and effort. The other sign that got Seven of Pentacles was Capricorn. I feel like you're really starting to strongly exercise your will. And you're being very feverish about like getting new work, getting new business, getting new clients, getting new customers. Like you're driven. And I feel like you're actually going to be starting to put some pressure on yourself here, where you're going to get some kind of determination where you may start to get involved in some kind of community services or groups that then you would be able to network and make connections that they may want to hire you for your products or services, or hire your business for whatever it is you do. So you may decide to get involved in the Rotary, the Wiseman, Town Council, the freeholders of your, I don't know, all those different things, but you get the drift. Like any town or community services, groups, organizations, clubs, because when you get in the mix of those things and donate your time and energy to it, you're going to start making connections with people that may be like, hey, wow, you have a business that does this, that, and the other. Well, let me check it out. Give me your card. That kind of thing. Some of you are going to be owning a new property and selling another property. Some of you are going to have to take off some time from work and you want to spend it with your family. This could be a normal vacation, but it could be also because maybe you've been pushing, because I do get all this effort of pushing hard and determination and all of that. And if your family starts to complain about it, you may need to take some time off to spend with them, because they may feel like you're never around or you're too busy. You're pushing. Like really, I get this incredibly strong energy of pushing for new clients, new customers, new business, new accounts, new work, making more money, making networking, making new connections. But I do get, it's kind of hanging over your head, like your family or people in your family that are like, you're never around, especially if you have little kids, any of you that have sons. It could be daughters as well, but I really pick up sons being like, you're never around, you're never here, so, or it could be your significant other could be complaining about that too. So the next card you have here is the Magician, and the Magician is the card of the manifester. So it's what you think about, you bring about. What's in the ethers and in the spiritual plane of existence and in your mind, you have the ability to manifest that into physical reality, and you have all the tools in front of you with which to do so. So it could be connected to all this drive about work and wanting more business and all that. So you could be manifesting that. You're going to start putting new ideas into play. I feel that Scorpios have been really like their minds have been running like a clock and a well-oiled machine, and you're like, you know, I could make money doing this, I could sell that, I want to buy this, I'm going to get rid of that, I'm going to invest in this, and all these plans, all these schemes, all these ideas, and I feel that you're ready to start implementing them. I feel that some of you, you're going to wait until September. Some of you may start doing it now. Some of you, I feel it's a little stronger for August that you implement it, but I really feel many of you will be really making the push in September, maybe even in October, more on these plans. But so anytime between now and the end of October, Scorpios are going to be putting these plans into action that you've been pondering, working out, cooking up in your head. And I feel like you're not just going to launch one thing. I get a whole series of development, one after the other after the other. So I feel like it's going to be a succession of things that you do. Some of you may be giving some people the opportunity to buy something or to buy into something. And I feel that this, if you are somebody that can do that, this will generate a lot of positive feedback, will generate more customers or clientele to you, and generate more money. So I feel that anything that fits into that parameter in your mind when you hear this is good to execute, because I feel it will work out for you. Valuable insights and information are also going to be coming to you in dreams. So you might want to, I'll show you what I started to do, because I used to try to remember my dreams and then write them down. But when you're half asleep, it's hard to write, and you can forget it way too quickly, because if you don't latch on to that dream, when you wake up, it flies away. So I started to put a voice recorder next to my bed, and when I have some bizarre and really detailed and long winding dreams, I'm telling you, they're crazy, some of them, and there's no way I could write it down fast enough. You might want to get a digital voice recorder and start recording your dreams and then going back and listening to them, because you're getting not only warnings probably from your guides or things you need to pay attention to, but I feel that you're getting good insights that you can utilize. So pay attention to your dreams, Scorpio. So I hope these messages were of help to you. Now on to the sign of Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. The first card you have is the Five of Rods. And the Five of Rods is, this could be an internal struggle going on in you. It could be a struggle with coworkers, family members, or any kind of clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to. But remember, like I said, sometimes this is a strong struggle going on inside of yourself. Something could be very muddled and confused for you, where a path is blocked or not clear. And you may feel like you're either being misguided or you're not sure which path or which way to go. I feel like you're not happy with some kind of course or something that's laid out in front of you, and you're struggling with what you want to do about it. This could be happening at work, like maybe your boss is telling you, hey, this is the job description of what we want you to do now, and you may be having conflict or inner confusion about it because it might be some path or direction you don't want to go. Or it could be, you know, your significant other is saying, I want to move because I got this job in another place, and now I want to move. I don't want to stay where we are now. And you may feel conflicted or confused about that because you may be unsure that that's the best move to make. So to me, this feels like actually a struggle inside of you, but it's based on what's being posed to you by other people and other outside forces and outside situations and other people. I don't feel it's confusion coming to you from your own self. Although for some of you it could be. It feels more like confusion that's created by something that's being imposed on you or being posed to you. And it's like, I feel like you're conflicted between your rational mind and your intuition to sort this out. Part of you is trying to be psychic and tune into what your spirit guides or your higher self wants you to do, and what is, what that's telling you. And the other side of you is, what's logical and what makes sense. So you've got conflict in you. That's odd. I don't usually get that for that card, even though it can mean that. It's usually other stuff, but you got Six of Swords with it, and the Six of Swords is moving. This could be moving your residence. It could be having a new commute to work. It could be traveling from troubled shores to better shores. It could indicate long distance travel. A lot of times this is moving to me, but it could mean other things. I feel like you want to set your sights and set your course higher, either to a higher plane of elevation, like higher ground where you live, or to a country of higher elevation, or setting your sights to higher elevation of what you feel work or career-wise is higher elevation. Whatever represents higher elevation to you. I feel in some ways you've tried to communicate what you want or need to your higher-ups, to your bosses, to your significant other, or to any other people of importance to you. But I feel that you feel unheard, or like they're not totally getting where you're coming from or understanding your view about what you're saying. I do feel that some of you, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you do want to make a move to a distant country or land. It could be for travel. You could just want to get away from, all this confusion going on in your head. And you may feel like, I need to clear my head. I want to go on a trip and travel and go to higher elevation or to mountains or go somewhere where there's, more scenery to clear your mind. But you may really want to move far. For some of you, you may want to move. You may feel like you don't like what's going on in the country where you live, or the state or province, or I don't know what else there is besides states and provinces. I'm not that worldly, I'm sorry. But you may feel like you want to get out of the area, the general area where you live. I feel like you're trying to stay calm. I feel like you're trying to be spiritual. But I feel like you don't trust yourself enough, Sagittarius. I feel that you feel like you've steered yourself wrong in the past with decisions you've made. So I feel like you're kind of at a weird crux, like a weird, like backed into a corner or at some kind of weird turning point. So to me, it looks like Sagittarius is in some kind of weird corner, and that you're headed towards the corner and you want to turn around and get away from being blocked into this corner, but this is affecting you. Your conflict between your rational mind and your intuitive mind is scrambling up your decision-making process. So if you can travel and clear your head, I feel maybe there's some people you can visit at a distance, or some, relatives or friends at a distance. You could go on a trip or even by yourself and go somewhere to like mountains, lakes, streams, anywhere out in nature or someplace of elevation. I feel like, or go hiking. I feel it would help you clear your mind. So yours messages were a little different than the other signs, so I hope it was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. Now on to the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, oh wise and mighty Capricorn. The first card you have in your reading is the Four of Rods. And the Four of Rods is attending a wedding, throwing a wedding, going to a party, celebration, or some kind of gathering of celebrating. This could also be success coming to you in springtime. Capricorn, the other signs that got Four of Wands was Leo, also got Four of Wands or Four of Rods. I feel like new things are happening. Exciting times are here and actually ahead for you. I feel that some of you are really going to be quite the social butterfly over the next 4 months. And I get you're going to cast aside any fears or worries. This is a direct quote from my guides. Casting aside any fears or worries and throwing your hat in the ring for a job. That could be at a position, at a job you already work at, and a position is opening up for you, or it could be opening up and you're going to throw your hat in the ring, like other people in this company may do the same thing, or it's for a new job. Some of you are going to be talking to people from another country or from a distance. Some of you are going to be meeting up at some kind of special gathering or celebration, which could very likely be a wedding that you're going to attend for some of you. And if this doesn't happen in July, it could happen anytime between now and the end of August, or even for some of you, maybe further out in time than that. You may even be learning how to dance. You may be learning how to polka. That's what I heard. Okay, don't shoot the messenger and laugh at me, but I get learning how to dance. Could be a polka, could be some other kind of dancing. And you may learn it at the celebration. Or maybe you're going to start taking dancing lessons. I don't know, but that did come up here. I feel that it's going to be quite the event, what you're going to attend. And I feel that there could be people from all over the place. You may have people that come from if you have friends or relatives, or whoever's getting married has friends or relatives, could be coming from other countries that you know from other countries. This could even be you if you're getting married, but it comes up like attending a wedding or a celebration. It is coming up like that for many of you. Now, the card you have next is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is being tired and exhausted from your hard work and effort, but gaining financial gain and rewards from your hard work and efforts. And the other sign that got Seven of Pentacles was Scorpio. I feel like you're starting to be challenged at work by the work that you're being given to do. I don't feel that you're against it, though. And I feel like you're going to be making some real headway at your work and like building up your reputation at a place of work. If you don't have a job yet, you might be getting one where this is going to happen. If you have a job right now, then I feel it's happening at that job. I feel that you're going to be making more money at this job also. And if you don't see that right now, I feel that could happen over the course of the next 6 to 8 months. Or you're going to get some kind of fortification of money coming to you. This could be from a stimulus check. It could be from some other way, like a commissions check, a bonus, or some kind of like incentive. Like they could be giving you could be like considered a bonus, but it could be like an incentive because they're going to start giving you a lot more work and responsibility to do. I do feel you putting in time and effort at work, but I do get a payoff for it. So, yeah, but I do see you shouldering more responsibilities at a business or work, but I do see you gaining more money from it. So this card is actually following what the card means. which you may say, what is she talking about? Because sometimes what the card traditionally means is not what my guides bring up and say. But in your case, I feel today it is applying to you. You may also find out that the government is changing some kind of policies about certain things that could affect your work. So if you work for any state or government-run businesses, there could be some policy changes that are going to come down and affect you at your job. Some of you may view this as positive because you're going to end up making more money from it. But some of you may view it as like, really, because it may put more burden and responsibility on you on top of it. So you just have to see how it plays out for you. So I hope those made sense to you, Capricorn, and I hope you have a great rest of your month of July. Now on to the sign of Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. First card you have is Four of Swords, and this is a pause, a resting phase, a meditative state, a recuperation from an illness. This could also indicate prayer. The other sign that got this is Aries. You've gone through some difficulties. You've gone through some hard times where you've had to battle some things that may have felt very oppressive, tiring, and exhausting to you. And it's like, I see Aquarians stopping and looking back at the past 6 months and are going, like, wow, look at all that I just went through. And at the time you were going through it, it may have felt like annoying or disruptive, but it's like the aftermath and looking back at it is going to be kind of revealing, like kind of surprising to you that you tackled it, you made it through. Some of you may have had some medical conditions pop up where you may need some guidance or advice about it. Some of you, if you have you may have had some test results that could reveal that you have diabetes or pre-diabetes. That comes up here to me, but it could be other medical things that have nothing to do with that, but that is something that was mentioned. So you may need some guidance and advice about some medical conditions. You have to make sure you're hydrating yourself enough. Make sure you're drinking enough water, Aquarius. It's almost like I feel like Aquarians need to kind of put your life back together in some way that's involving having more peace. You need more peace in your life. I feel like maybe this is also indicating you are going to have more peace in your life, but I feel that July and August is like not only getting more peace, it's also trying to put things back together in your life that so your life will run more smoothly, less effort, less constrictions, and to have more peace. Now, sometimes that's not possible because outside sources can throw anything at you. But I feel like you've already tackled a lot. That's what it feels like to me, and you're kind of like recuperating from that. If you hadn't been well, or you'd had some physical challenges or health challenges, you could feel like you're recuperating now and over the next 2 to 3 months. So the card you had that came up with it is the Wheel of Fortune, and the other sign that had that is Taurus. So the Wheel of Fortune is the karmic wheels of fate turning in your favor, the planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you, conspiring to give you karmic good fortune. It could also be the ups and downs of karma. It could also be a karmic cycle is ending and a new karmic cycle is beginning. I feel that Aquarians are kind of reassessing something in their life about what they want to do. Like reassessing what you want to do. What is that, Aquarius? Is it like your career? A job that you're in? Is it your home? Is it your living? How you're living? Where you're living? Is it your health? It's like foundations are changing, or you want them to be changing. It's like, I feel that some of you Aquarians want to embark on a new direction, but it's almost like you're waiting for the universe to like pull you in the new direction, or open the door for the new direction, or like gradually pull you with a silvery cord through the ethers to the new direction. I don't know that you're like bulldozing the direction. You're not. I don't feel like you're beating down the door. You're determined or powered up. Like I picked up, like Scorpio was very determined. I'm not getting that from you. I get that you want a new direction. You're ready for change, but you're kind of like putting your faith and trust into the cosmos and the universe and, you know, the divine guidance to like make it happen for you or pull you along. I feel actually 2022 feels like a year for Aquarians of a lot of pivotal change. This year, I know we're not talking about a yearly reading here, but it is coming up for you that 2020 is going to hold, be much more pivotal of changes for you. This was a year of like reconstruction, rebuilding, fixing, analyzing, thinking, pondering, resituating, breaking things down, building things up, like reconstruction or finding out information and reconstruction of stuff. Not really like new directional. I know that may sound a little confusing. So I feel like you need to build your life like around what's going to give you more peace and solitude. And you may need to get rid of stuff. I feel like you're ready to change. You're on the verge of it. But it's kind of like you're waiting for the opportunities to fall in your lap or the universe to pull you through the doorway. 2022, there's more game changer energy. So go with the flow, ride in that, it's making me think of the Owl and the Pussycat and the Pea Green Boat. Do you know that poem? I'm not going to recite it here. It's too long, but you can look it up. That's what I feel like. You're the Owl and the Pussycat and the Pea Green Boat. That's what's happening to you now, and you've got more pivotal changes in 2022. So I hope those messages made sense to you, Aquarians, and I hope they are of some help. So now on to the sign of Pisces. Ah, Pisces, beautiful Pisces. First card you have is Ten of Cups, happily ever after. Happy home, happy love, happy health, good health, happiness. Could be marriage, could be great emotions. What makes you sparkle and shine, Pisces? Where do you really shine and express yourself fully? You're going to be doing a lot of thinking about that. Showing the world your talents, your skills, your knowledge, what you're made of. That's also indicated here. You may start working at a new job or a new business. You're going to be utilizing your creativity more and your empathic psychic gifts. I wouldn't be surprised if Pisces start working in video, film, anything to do with projection of imagery, whether it's photography, video, art, or writing, or anything where you can demonstrate your creativity and imagination. Family's going to start to take on more prominence for you, whether it's a family that you created or a family you were born into, or both. But I feel like family's going to take more prominence for you now in July and August. I feel you're going to be a lot more expressive about how you feel about things. If you keep that to yourself, if you've been a Pisces that doesn't express that too much in the past, I feel that you will be far more expressive about it now. I feel that there could be a big breakthrough in the area of the love department for you. Could even be somebody that you loved from afar comes into the picture. So it could be somebody that you admired from a distance, that you were like attracted to, or somebody from the past that was, you know, connected to somebody else and now they're going to become free, or they lived at a distance and now they're moving back to the area, or because something, and this could happen over the course of the next 4 to 5 months. This isn't just going to be for you now, Pisces. And like I say in the videos, I've said it before, sometimes what I say, people write me and say what I said a year ago is happening now. What I'm saying now could happen to you a year from now, but I feel like this could really happen to you now and over the next 4 to 5 months. So don't be surprised if somebody you had your eye on in the past becomes available, or somebody that was at a great distance that you had a connection to moves to your area, or you can see them. There's opportunities for love here for many of you Pisces. So the card you have next is the Hanged Man. And this is being in limbo, not moving forward, not moving backward, being in a state of a suspended animation, and having to draw strongly from your own psychic ability and your own intuition when the Hanged Man shows up. I get the feeling like you're really in a quandary about, like, you're not really sure how things are going to play out. You value your time and you value how you spend your time. And you may be concerned about how your time will be encroached upon by choices and decisions you may make in the future that could be circling around being in a partnership with somebody or being in a love relationship with somebody. If you're not already married, you may still have that feeling. If you're already connected or already married to somebody, you may feel like you value your time and energy, and that things that are happening with you and your partner, you're feeling like, is this going to now encroach on my time of what I want to do? So your partner could have some things that are shifting and changing that may be impacting your time. You definitely have the feeling of like there's some things that you're uncertain about and that you don't have, you feel like I'm uncertain and I don't have guarantees. That's what I'm hearing. Like, I feel uncertain and I don't have guarantees. So this all may look well and good to you and anything I said in this card. But this card is saying, I don't know if there's any certainties or guarantees, and you may be concerned about how it's going to encroach on your personal space and time. I feel like you're going to be willing to let things fall into place naturally. I do not feel that you are going to be trying to force anything. So anything that's coming up for you, new love or even creative projects, I feel like you're going to be more or less rolling with the punches and let's see how the ball rolls and see how it plays out. Kind of a similar energy to what Aquarius got, which is kind of interesting because Aquarius got that in the Wheel of Fortune card, something similar. So you Pisces that are born on the Aquarius-Pisces cusp may really, really feel that strongly, and same with the Aquarians that live on the Aquarius-Pisces cusp may also feel that very strongly. I feel like you're willing to do what it takes to develop things that you want to see happen, but willing to let them develop at a natural pace. And that's whether it's love, a marriage, a happy union with somebody, a reunion with somebody, or any creative endeavors that you want to get going. So this is something for you to think about. So I hope those messages made sense to you, and I hope they were of help. I want to thank you all so much for watching my videos. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe. and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I use a variety of different divination tools about a variety of very specific topics, you can get those videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, and you can read what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you click on the zodiac sign you want under that heading, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I always post my most recently recorded video series down below in the description box in the Show More section. And some of the most recent video series I've recorded, this one's hot off the presses, and it's one of my most requested video series I record, is my mid-year love update for 2021 psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac, for both singles and couples for the course of the next 6 months. That link is down below. And always my psychic crystal readings every month. If you want to get the psychic crystal reading for July of 2021 for your zodiac sign or your rising sign and you haven't gotten it yet, that link is down below in the Show More section. Also, my other most recent video series I've recorded is my mid-year psychic tarot update for 2021 for each sign of the zodiac, and my lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, which happened on May 21st, 2021. I'm sorry, May 26th. 2021, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading. Those predictions go out 6 months. We're in the throes of it. That was just May 26th. We're still in the effects of that eclipse. So if you haven't gotten that yet, you might want to check that out. And then I did the exact same format for the solar eclipse in Gemini, June 10th, 2021. Psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those predictions last for 6 months. We're still in the throes of that time frame of those predictions affecting us. My career and finance, psychic tarot, and crystal readings, they go out 12 to 18 months, which will go out until November, I believe, of 2022. So those are still way in play. You might want to check them out. My What's Lucky and New for You in 2021, psychic tarot, and oracle card readings, those went out in March of 2022. And I'm sorry, those went out in March of 2021, and they go until March of 2022. So we still have more time of those predictions to make sense for you. And the Saturn in Aquarius, psychic tarot, crystal, psychic tarot, and crystal readings, they go out for 3 years. They started in December of 2020, and they go until March of 2023. If you haven't gotten those yet, you might want to check those out. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can check out my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use mostly tarot cards because I think that's what people want the most, but I also use the crystal and oracle cards there as well. And you never know what predictions are going to come out. I never know what my guides are going to say. And I do have people ask me, well, for what sign is this for? Because I'm not writing them by the sign. I feel that whoever is directed to go look at them, there is a message, at least a message there for you, because it's about 5 paragraphs long of predictions and messages. So I hope you'll check them out. And if you would like to help support the work I do here and the readings I do on YouTube, down below all those different video series I've mentioned, there is a donation link that is connected to PayPal if you would like to help support my channel. And I want to thank you so much to all of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot and it does help. So thank you so much for that. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of July, all the signs of the zodiac out there, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.